Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Raleigh. What you're going to do when the Caniacs run wild on you here tonight. It's about to go down. The Hurricanes kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. A centering chance, and that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Turns it aside with the save. Sends it quickly to Jones. Gains the zone. Puck scooped up by Aho. Quick pass to Burns. Play rolls on. Massive collision in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Donato. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Drills them. Here's a short pass to Aho. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. And some good footwork to kick it away. Handles the puck at the point. Picks off the pass. Chicago's on the attack. Sends it over. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Sends it down low. Moves the pass in front. Dishes it off again here. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Chicago's won the draw. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Battle along the wall. And the puck's kicked free. Trying to get back on the attack now. Moves it quickly over to Mikheyev. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Tries to get the puck to Hall. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he slides it quickly to Chatfield. Chicago's got the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, and great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Svechnikov. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. Carolina's looking to break out. Chicago's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks grab possession to the puck. Quick feed to Jost. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets the puck in deep. Pinned up along the boards. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
Anderson's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it in deep. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Fantastic save! Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the board. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Turn that one aside.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Shot in front, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Pushes it across to Burns. And he loses possession. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
Carolina's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number one.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number two. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Hurricanes are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Carolina's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Slaggert's going to play it against the half wall. Carolina's got possession of the puck. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. From the left side, takes it at center. Moves it to Slavin. Moves the puck.
Donato's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Looks to make a play over to Rantanen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Mrazek's going to hang on for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Carolina's ahead 1-0. The Blackhawks come up with the defensive zone draw. Martinez moves the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Quick pass to Orlov. Into the attacking area from the left side. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Here's a short pass to Chatfield. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's blocked. And now it's grabbed by Hall. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Carolina's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Knocked around, but keeps it going. And he takes the pass. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Here we go. Odd man rush. here. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Tries to get it to Stahl. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Throws it in. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Here's a feed in front. Takes a shot. Turns that one away. More than half the period has expired. The Hurricanes have taken a 1-0 lead. Aho's won a big draw on their own end. Sends it over to Jarvis. Poked away by Jones. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Levels them with the hit.
Martinez is going to have the home crowd on his back all night. There's going to be a lot of noise when he touches the puck, but that's what happens when you injure their player.
Feeds it over. Denies him again.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
The Hurricanes have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Chicago's won the faceoff. Uses the force on that hit. Here he is from the slot. Gets in the lane with the body. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. Can't keep a hold of it. Poked away at center by Roslovic. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And the trap scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Hurricanes are showing off a not-so-subtle flex here tonight, now up by a pair in the second.
Well, you know how the mindset changes and how much more confident you are when you're getting great goaltending, and that's what's happening here. And now they're getting a ton of shots on net. They're dominating in terms of that, but they're creating a lot of momentum in the offensive zone that's resulting in goals.
Taken along the wall by Vlasic. Floats the saucer pass. The Blackhawks move it in. Feeds it across. Oh, what a save in front!
Anderson's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Chicago's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes the third. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Chicago's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the 3rd period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
Here's a shot! The easy glove save by Mrazek. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Hurricanes have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this 3rd period. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Takes the feed, and that's knocked away. Handles the puck. Chicago's got the puck. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Pass out front, and that's stopped. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. That's moved up ahead. Takes the feed from the left side. Here's a chance. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. And that one's denied. And the puck's booted away. Handles the pass. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Burns. Blake's carrying it ahead. Shot! That's gloved by Mrazek.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Carolina's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the 3rd. The Blackhawks win the defensive zone faceoff. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
Carolina's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Dumps it into the O-zone. Grabbed along the boards by Chatfield. Scrum ensues along the boards. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
The Blackhawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. They clear the zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Moves it to Smith. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Stahl's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Martinick. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it over to Bedard. Into the offensive end now. Carolina's got possession while undermanned. Here's a short pass to Smith. A chance in front. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrists and transfer of weight.
Chicago's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
They need to find another gear. When you're pressing and you have your opponent on your heels, you have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this faceoff.
Still keeps a hold of it, and that goes off a stick. Back to the blue line. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Martinez. Picked off by Jones. Oh, what a chance here! Feeds it over! Broken up. What a play defensively. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kotkaniemi. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Bedard's taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Slager. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a blast, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Knocked away by Slager. Takes it from the right side.
Anderson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Directs it on over to Rantanen. Here's a shot. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Carolina's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing, coming up with the puck. Mikheyev's got it along the wing. Lights them up into the boards. Chicago's trailing, that's why they got the extra. Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
The Blackhawks have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal is they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Oh, makes the score! And the back and forth continues here tonight.
Well, they've been trading counterattacks, and it's highly entertaining for everyone in the building, perhaps except for the goaltenders and the coaches. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
In the final moments of this period, the Hurricanes have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. They've got to find a way to get some offense here. They've got the extra attacker out with the goaltender at the bench. Now a quick pass to Murphy. Receives the pass. Here we go, on-man rush. Gains the zone from the right to the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end, and I didn't have hands. So when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Carolina's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Chicago's won the faceoff at center. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Slides it on over to Vlasic. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn. Downs. The Hurricanes, based on the way they played, just simply wanted it more tonight, didn't they?
Well, they wanted it more. It was a consistent effort all the way around, but, I mean, they held possession of the puck. I mean, their opponent was chasing the game, and they found the back of the net. It was utter domination tonight.